Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Tuesday. How is everybody?
Great.
Awesome. It's rainy today, that's for sure. More rain, I guess, is good. So today is June 11th, and welcome to Coffee Chats. I'm glad to see all your faces here as usual. It means a lot that you show up and join together as a community and find out what's going on, ask questions, and enjoy Tuesday morning. So I'll tell you what's going on for the week, and then I'll hand it over to Jeff. So today at 10 a.m. we have David Jones here, and so he is talking about the JFK assassination and the mystery, the legend. And so my question is, does anyone know the date that he was assassinated? Does anyone remember? The 22nd of 1963, November 22nd, 1963. So there's a lot of conspiracies about that, and so that should be an interesting discussion today up in Marion Hall at 10 a.m. with David Jones. We have lots of requests for various things with topics from our speakers that frequent here. If you have suggestions for speakers or topics, let me know and I'll try to get that on the schedule. Today at 1 p.m. in the art room, is art class with Terry, and it's Northern Lights Pictures, and I don't know if that's full or not.
They're still opening.
Okay, they're still opening, so if you're wanting to get your creative side on today, and do some painting of the Northern Lights, there is an example, and you can sign up over there. And I believe you just pay right at the class once you arrive. In addition, we have at 3 p.m. we have bandage rolling in the West Party Room. Tomorrow is Wednesday the 12th, and we always have TED Talks on Wednesdays, recorded on 991. The three topics are, why can't why can't it write for you? And it's actually kind of an interesting topic about the discussion of writing, literature, words, and how it differentiates us as humans, and the importance of writing. So that's kind of an interesting TED Talk. The next one is how aerosols brighten clouds and cool the planet. The third one is welcome to the world of andro computers, so the three topics are kind of interesting. If you have time, check them out. They're recorded for you. Also, you can watch them, I believe, in the library. At 1:30, we have 5:30. We have 5:30. That didn't make any sense at all. At 1:30 on Wednesdays, we have 500. That make more sense, everybody? We have at 7 p.m. we have bingo and 500 on Wednesdays. Thursday for this week, we have our 9 and 11, of course, our recorded coffee chats if you're not able to make it. At 9:40 is our excursion departure, and that leaves for the Minnesota Landscape Arboretum. There are still a few people that do not have their checks in. Please get your checks in. I did a lot of phone calls yesterday because there was cancellations, and so there's still a couple lingering checks that need to get in there. You can check the list and see if you're on there. It returns at 1:30 p.m. and the tram, so you leave here at 9:40, the tram at the Arboretum leaves at 10:30 a.m. On Thursday, I was notified that normally at 6:30 we would have a sing-along on Thursdays, and now it's been moved a little bit sooner. It starts at 6:15 as opposed to 6:30 on Thursday. In addition to that, in regards to the sing-along, it's going to be canceled for July and August, so it's just going through the month of June. Friday the 14th, we have coffee chats at 1 p.m. We have bridge at 1 p.m., poker at 1 p.m. 4 p.m. we have our happy hour. Is there any new residents here? Okay, I don't see any new faces. That's always a great opportunity if you're a new resident and you happen to be watching this at 4 p.m. every Friday in Marion Hall. We have a little social hour. Go ahead and show up and meet your fellow residents here at Ridge Point. At 7 p.m. is our movie. Okay, the movie is The Seduction of Joe Tynan, and I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Respected liberal senator Joe Tynan is asked to lead the opposition to a Supreme Court appointment. It means losing an old friend and fudging principles to make the necessary deals, as well as further straining his already part-time family. But it could be a big boost to his career, so he takes it on. Helping him to prepare the case is pretty Southern researcher Karen Tyron, and their developing relationships further complicates and compromises his life. And this is a drama. And let's see, what else do we have? This Saturday at 8 a.m. we have our men's breakfast, and it's actually our ladies' luncheon Saturday, this 15th. And we're going to Dangerfields, and that leaves at 11 a.m. I will take a peek at that and just see if there's any moving or juggling that I have to do, and try to make phone calls to let you know if you're moved up, if there's been cancellations. But just make sure you're checking in over there by my office to make sure that there sometimes is cancellations, so the more that you're checking, that we can work in conjunction with each other so you can go. Next Monday the 17th, we have 1 p.m. we have our knit and chat, and 7 p.m. we have 500 on Monday. That is what I have for the week. Any questions? Okay, all right, I'll hand it over to Jeff.
Good morning. Good morning. I thought of my mom when we were talking about the JFK assassination. I asked her about it one time, and she said the strangest thing was she was watching TV when they were transporting Oswald, and Ruby shot him. She said, I thought the world was going stark raving mad at that moment. It was, all right. Here's a question for you. How long has the drought in Minnesota lasted? We're not in a drought now. How long did the drought last? 2 years? 3? Spring of 2022. Whoever said 2 years was right. Okay, I got a text message from Okie Dokie this morning. All right. What did she say? Please thank everyone for their cards and calls. I am so anxious for Monday to come. So, yep. Don't clap for her because she watches this. And Pat, that was like a laugh track. It wasn't real clapping. It's like when they record sitcoms, they just dub that stuff. Okay, I had something was brought up this morning. If you have a dog, and let me repeat, a good dog owner is as good of tenant as you're ever going to have. But please, when you take your dog outside, use the pet area to the north of the oval. That helps. Also, dogs inside is a no-no. We never, and very seldom do you use absolutes. Absolutely never should a dog be in the atrium, because we serve food and everything down here, and obviously in a dining room. Also, please, keep your dog out of common spaces as much as possible. I know that many of you have pets that everyone loves, and they want to say hello, and they want to pet them and all that stuff, and we're not going to evict someone because they take their dog to the mailbox to get their mail or anything. But what I think a lot of people, pet owners in particular, don't realize, there are people that are afraid of dogs, and there are people that are offended by dogs. Right, wrong, or indifferent, we're all entitled to our own opinions, so I just ask that you're aware of that when you've got your dog. Window washers, I don't know when they're going to be here. The good news is there's no drought in Minnesota. The bad news is the window washers haven't been able to work for a couple weeks. But we'll let you know when we find out. On June, I'm I should check just to make sure. That's what I love about working here. If I make a mistake, no matter how minor, I'll hear about it 100 times. I could have. June 24th, we will sweep, we'll say, the east garage. And on the morning of June 25th, we will do the striping in the east garage. On Wednesday, the 26th, we will sweep the west garage. 26th. Who's confusing me over there? Lorraine? Yep. And on the 27th, we'll stripe the west of the morning of. Okay? And you'll, yeah, Ellen, you'll have to leave your cars outside. We'll have signs and send out stuff so you know. Does anyone have any questions on anything? All right. Birthdays. Boy, this may be a record. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many birthdays on June 12th?
6.
4. So it's not as amazing as I thought it was. On the 12th, Diane Achterkirch. Oh, she did. She passed. Okay, rest in peace, Diane. I apologize. I think she'd appreciate this. There are 3 birthdays on June 12th. I said it for Diane, not for you folks. Betty Edmondson, Lenore Feldman, and Marion Oakes all have birthdays on the 12th. Tomorrow, Roger Parks, he's up north, sounds like. And on the 16th, Marcia asked. Happy birthday, Marcia. On the anniversaries, on June 13th, Terry and Lynn Cabista. Have they moved in yet?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They have.
Yes, they
Yeah.
Didn't mean to offend anyone, my God.
He actually is going to speak.
Good thing they don't have knives in their pockets. They throw them at me.
He's going to speak for us in August.
He's going to speak for us in August. Very good. And on the 16th, Don and Pat Eckenrode. They got married in 1956. 44 and 24. 68 years. That's a long, long time. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I was talking to Diane. I love Diane. Hey, her spirit's living on, right?
Yes.
And how many times did we see her over there playing cards with that group of knuckleheads? I'll use that. And beautiful lipstick, and it's okay. Rest in peace, Diane. Okay, let's sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. Have a good week. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Bye-bye.